A viral photograph of a spacing towards the ending of Jibowu-Ojuelegba Bridge in Lagos, Nigeria, has been trending in the last few days. Many Lagosians have expressed worry that the bridge is a disaster waiting to happen. News Central's Bettina Unweli reports on the situation.
A portion of the flyover which connects Jibowu to Ojuelegba looks like it is very well on the way to splitting into two, thus putting its structural integrity to question, and by implication, a disaster waiting to happen. Under the bridge serves as a car park and relaxation ground for some road workers, and as expected, indigents around have begun to express their worry.
At this point, I just saw a trailer just passed it now. I feel it should be closed down because wow, it's not safe at all. It's not safe.
Yeah, I'm actually worried, like seriously, because by eventually if the thing actually fell down and not without person knowing. So to avoid all these accidents and all that, so they just have to do it on time.
The condition of the bridge and its land area when exiting Ojuelegba now forces most motorists to avoid that route entirely for fear of any eventuality. However, a structural engineer who spoke to News Central has been able to alleviate the fears of the people.
Well, at this time, it's not really a cause for concern because that separation you saw is part of the design of a bridge. All right, any typical bridge that has a very long span tend to have what we call expansion joints. So what you just saw is what we call an expansion joint. An expansion joint, okay? So it's not really expanding, it's not really separating. As a matter of fact, that space is meant to accommodate deformation, all right? And external loads such as vehicles that are passing over. And if maybe there is so much heat, the bridge tends to expand, all right? So that space creates enough allowance for the expansion to be accommodated. Generally, expansion joints could last for up to 15 to 20 years, okay? So the relevant government agencies, okay, are meant to be charged with proper maintenance, for at least in a decade.
Even though the fears surrounding the bridge have been addressed, there is an urgent need for the Minister of Works and Housing, as well as the Lagos State government, to do structural checks from time to time in order to avoid any preventable circumstance. Bettina Nwili, reporting for News Central.